Hello, it's Jan from the mountain here in rural Tuscany. Welcome to my channel. Everything sewing, weaving, knitting, crafting, spinning, you name it. Today, a sewing update and a weaving update. 2 dresses finished, and will I finish the party dress? Today I just wanted to start with a view from my balcony. It's not always sunny here in Rustic, Italy. We've got stormy clouds rolling in from the hills, and I really feel like just curling up in a knitted blanket and having a nap. But it's the perfect backdrop for a cosy crafting session indoors. Here I am in my kitchen, and I have just got back from collecting a parcel. Now I know what's in this parcel. It's fabric for the dress that I would like to make for my daughter's birthday party, which is coming up very, very quickly. In fact, too quickly at this point in the video. Before we unwrap it together though, I'm just going to make a cup of my favourite chamomile tea. There, that's better. Now I'm particularly excited about this fabric because it is so beautifully wrapped. I have bought from this company before, and it's an absolute joy to unwrap each parcel that they send. Look at that. I have shown you an unwrapping in one of my previous videos, but it always comes like this. When the companies have taken such care to wrap up your fabric, or even anything, if I were to be honest, it makes the whole experience seem like a gift. I'm being very careful because it is just so delightful. I don't want to just tear it apart. And the anticipation is always strong at these moments because you wonder whether or not the fabric meets up to your expectations. Wow, this does. I'm very pleased. And look, they even wrap up the thread in a little floral bag with a sticker. I have to give them 10 out of 10 for this. There, ready to start. I don't know about you though, once I've got my fabric there's no going back, but I do start getting nervous as to whether or not it will turn out the way I wanted it to or not. I've got such a lot to do before this birthday party. I've got to decorate, I've got to paint. I just wonder when I'm going to be able to find time to make this dress. I've already traced out my pattern pieces and I am ready to go, but I am a bit nervous. So I do need to wash this fabric before I start working on it, wash and iron. But for now, until that time comes, I'm just going to put it back into the wrapping to keep it safe. Let's have a quick sip of tea. Now I need to find some buttons to use as fasteners on my other 2 dresses that I made recently. Now, my mum always had a huge tin of buttons that she saved for whenever she needed to use one. If she was making she did a lot of knitwear. She made a jumper or a cardigan. I've done the same. I've also got lots of spare buttons that come with fabric, and I put them in a little pouch. But my mum's tin was always like treasure. I always used to ask if I could look at the button box and see all the different kinds and styles of buttons that she had. I'm just looking for some small buttons to go on the yellow dress and the beige dress. There's so much in this pouch, so much. But it's not quite like the treasure tin that my mum had. Anyway, let's put them back because I think I've chosen. Please comment below if you used to have a look at your mum's button box and treasures and threads when you were young and how it made you feel. Here are some buttons I think will do for me. I just need 2 buttons, both small. One is for the yellow dress and one is for the beige dress. I'll take these little packs of buttons and I will go and see which does the job, and I hope to model the dresses for you at the end of this video. Did I finish the dress? No, I didn't, but I did finish my yellow dress. I did it a little bit shorter, not intentionally, but when I made the dress originally, I shortened it. I thought it would be too short, but I've done a tiny, tiny hem on this, so it'll be lovely for the summer. I also finished the beige print dress, and I'm pleased with it. This has darts, and I made it longer. It's more of a length that I prefer on me. I always used to wear a lot of this style dress because I was very slim. As you can see, I'm not quite as very slim as I used to be, and I'm not really sure whether this style suits me that well anymore. Please let me know in your comments below. Here is the dress that I didn't finish, the party dress. It's longer, as you can see. It's wraparound with the belt, V-neck, and I still need to hem it. I didn't get it finished. I started to hem, my thread broke, and I thought, I'm just not going to do a good job and I won't enjoy wearing the dress because it would be rushed. So I had to abandon. This is about an hour before the party started, by the way. I had to abandon it and wear something else. But overall, I'm pleased with this dress. I just wonder whether a style that is tied at the waist suits me better than the straight dresses that you saw before. Please let me know in the comments below what you think. As you can see, the hem is hanging down slightly there where the pins come loose. The trickiness about the hemming of this was that because it's wrap over, you have to get it perfect. The back of the fabric and the front wrap over has to be equal. Here is my interfacing, which was a woven cotton, medium weight. I think lightweight would have been better, but I couldn't get it. I've just shown you a gap there where the belt feeds through. I had to leave a hole in the seam. I had an issue. I got the right amount of fabric, but there wasn't quite enough, so I had to do one of the belt straps in 2 lengths of fabric and sew it together. I still need to catch the underarm facing to stop it rolling outwards and to hem it properly. And I did top stitch, but because the interfacing is heavy, it might just pull forward, so I need to address that when the time comes. I am pleased with the dress. It's longer than I would normally wear. I used to wear dresses quite long, but I haven't done for some time. But I like it. I think it will be lovely in the summer. So please let me know what you think. It's quite easy, although the pattern was in French, so I had to translate it first. I wanted to show you the tassels that I made on my stole. They're not completed yet, but I saved over €40 by buying a hair braider instead of a fancy tool that people can use to make a twisted fringe. I got this on Vinted and I think it cost me about €4. I had seen the braiders, the cord makers rather, on Amazon, not available here in Italy I have to add, but they were over €50. This does the job. I did get quicker at this, by the way. It didn't take me long to do the whole stole. I will be shortening each cord to the same length, but I haven't decided how long I want them yet. You let me know down below what you think, longer or a little bit shorter. There, I think the effect looks really good. Some are wider than the others or thicker than the others because the yarn was different weights, so that's perfectly normal. Here's my studio, post party now, and my daughter decorated it with lots of florals. There's some still there because we like them so much, and it looked ever so pretty. It was partly in my studio, but that links into my home, so there were florals as far as the eye could see, including my thrifted tablecloth there. My studio has been tidied, but I've just thrown my camera case and other things on the table because I just wanted to show you. What's on my loom? I am weaving some panels for my son's room. He has some shelves, and if I put some panels, 2 panels on, it will be like doors in a way, and it will cover a multitude of sins. There are more flowers, more garlands. Oh, it was ever so pretty. But it was a shame that my dress wasn't finished. Well, that's all for this time. It's been lovely to be with you again. If you like my video, please like it, subscribe because it means such a lot to me and I really appreciate it, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything new. If you'd like to support my channel further to help me with materials and help me to grow, that QR code will help you to buy me a coffee. See you next time.